See, I finally opened up my eyes, and I saw me coming back to life. That I'd be better without you inside. It's time to be someone I want to recognize. The future starts right now. I made a reservation, but you never came, so I'm checking out. The fire you stole away, I know one day we'll come back around. The future is now. The future is now. I'm not backing down, 'cause the future is now. Not backing down, 'cause the future is now. The future starts right now. I made a reservation, but you never came, so I'm checking out. The fire you stole away, I know one day we'll come back around. The future is now. The future is now. The future is now.
Running through the last of my thoughts, standing on the edge of my time. Everything I know will be gone in a minute, and that's alright. Running through the last of my thoughts, standing on the edge of my time. Everything I know will be gone in a minute, and that's alright. Alright, 'cause I'm free, freer than I've ever been before. Yeah, baby, I'm free, freer than I've ever been before. Alright, 'cause I'm free, freer than I've ever been before. Yeah, baby, I'm free, freer than I've ever been before. Running through the last of my thoughts, standing on the edge.
And a very good evening, one and all. Welcome along to NSR Hire Ballpark on what is a beautiful Wednesday night in the West for round 11 of the State Baseball League for 25-26. There you see the Wanneroo Giants on your screen. They're off the back of a thrilling win last Sunday against their opponents tonight, Swan Districts, and this should be set for a spicy return encounter. It's Bailey up against Dylan Clarkson. It's a side that is blending of youth and experience. Same for Swan Districts, who are looking to overcome a two-game losing slump. Hello, everyone. My name's Paul Persick. Great to have your company on the Baseball WA Facebook, YouTube and Facebook channels for what is going to be a scintillating encounter here tonight. It's their second clash in 5 days. You go back to round 10 last Sunday at Swan Districts' home ballpark. It was an 8-7 win for the Wanneroo Giants. Swan Districts, they kept on fighting. They scored 2 runs in the bottom of the 9th inning, but was not able to get the tying run. And it was a heartbreaking loss for Swan Districts, who are now 4 wins out of the 5. But for Wanneroo, it's a golden opportunity to leapfrog Perth into 3rd place on the State League ladder after 11 rounds of competition. There you see Rob Sorensen in his first season as the main league coach of the Wanneroo Giants. He witnessed a triumph on Wednesday night when the Giants went back-to-back in the Women's Elite Series here at NSR Hire Ballpark over the Braves. And he's looking to double the win tally for this week with a win over Swan Districts tonight. Of course, they're going to have to go through a grueling weekend tonight and then in another spicy encounter against the reigning champions, the Morley Eagles, on Sunday. That one should be an absolute barnstormer. The Giants are taking the field first. Let's take you through their starting lineup for tonight's encounter. Tom Bailey is on the mound this evening. Starting catcher is Dan Stevenson. At first base is Jared Hutchins. At second base is Cooper Barber. At third base is a very strong ground fielder, Byron Armstrong. At shortstop tonight, it is Chase Benjamin. At left field, Adam Barberich, who's going to be starting at the top of the batting order for the Giants tonight. Maxim Fullerton is at centre field, and Harry Wooden, newcomer to the Giants side this year, and he's made an impact at the plate too. He'll be starting at right field this evening. A very strong lineup too for the Wanneroo Giants, and so too for Swan Districts, who are looking to overcome a 2-game losing slump. They've got a percentage of just over 300 in this season's competition. They're down in 8th, and the negative run difference of 29. The Giants, on the other hand, have a positive run difference of 29. They've got some strong hitters at the top of the order. But it's the Swans that we're going to be seeing at the plate first off this evening here at NSR Hire Ballpark, and what a game it's going to be. Tamu Kurosawa on the left-hand side of your screen is warming up. He has struggled behind at the plate this season. Only the 9 games he's played prior to tonight, and is only hitting at 143. Some of the other notable names in that lineup for the side that are not starting tonight is starting pitcher for Swan Districts usually this season, Sean Means. He is starting on the bench tonight. And that decision from playing coach Josh Dowling, out of rotation, so they're wanting fresh for Sunday against the Morley Eagles. But if need be, he could be a relief tonight if the game is in the balance. He is a very quick fastball pitcher, there's no doubt about that, leading the tally in strikeouts for Swan Districts. But Tom Bailey, he's going to be causing a lot of damage. This is only the first game that he has started tonight on the mound. He's played 4 prior. And Kurosawa is going to be the first batter he will face. Round 11 is underway. Advancing bunt for Kurosawa, looking for an early base hit. The throw to first is good. And the tactic early has backfired for Swan Districts. That's one. Kurosawa sent back to the dugout off the first pitch. Advancing down the batter's box, looking for a bunt to get to first base. But it did not turn out the way he wanted, so that's a ground out against Kurosawa. And this will bring up Nick Hoyt to the plate. He too has struggled at the plate this season, hitting only 163 and has got 7 hits so far this season, as a beauty of a fastball from Bailey goes zinging by. Hoyt swinging and missing, strike 1. Hoyt in his 49th plate appearance this season. He's facing the 0-1 from Bailey. That one's down the middle. He's in good form at the start. Here's Tom Bailey. Only 6 strikeouts this season. Has only played the 4 games. And for the first time this season, he is starting. The 0-2 coming up now. He got him swinging, and that's another early blow landed by Wanneroo. And Bailey raises that strikeout tally to 7. So that's 2 up, 2 down for Swan Districts, and this will bring up the Swans' best hitter of this season, Michael DeGasperis, hitting at 317. He's got 5 home runs and an 11 RBI so far this season. But what can he do? Well, he can only glance at that fast one, but it was outside the zone. Ball 1. The 1-0. DeGasperis not having a bar of that one either. That one well outside. Dan Stevenson having to dive to his right. 2-0. That one low, and it got a forced swing out of DeGasperis.
What's that pitch?
De Gasperis wanting to really get some contact on that low pitch. Tom Bailey playing mind games with him. The 2-1. Quick but high. 3-1 coming up, 2 away. No runners on base. The Giants have started well with 2 quick outs at the top of the first. And again, he got a swing out of De Gasperis. That will make that count a full one. Full count pitch coming up. De Gasperis under early pressure. Tom Bailey's first game starting. Can he get off to a perfect start? It looked close, but a little too far to the inside corner. That's ball 4. And a base on balls for De Gasperis. And for Bailey, that's only his 3rd base on balls that he's conceded this season. And now to one of the Clarkson boys. This is Brodie Clarkson. Brodie Clarkson, another one of the strongest hitters for the Swan District side. 342 average from 13 games. With 13 hits too. Could it be the lucky number for Swan Districts tonight? Low and inside. 1-0. Runner on first. Ground ball right back to Bailey. And strolling in to throw to first. That's 3 outs. A good start by the Giants as we head to the bottom of the first. We are tied at 0-0 back after this.
You know, my dad always said, you are what you repeatedly do. You don't have to have all the talent in the world to be a great athlete. It's all about the hustle. I've come so far. A baseball player works 365 days out of the year. It's not 170 games and then they're done. It's that grind you got inside of you to not want to fail.
Hey, Dad. Can I have some?
No, love.
Good call, Dad.
It's easier to say no when we all say no.
Bottom of the first here at NSR Higher Ballpark. It's round 11 State League Baseball action. Swan District's taking on the Wanneroo Giants. Second clash in some 5 days. It was a thriller last Sunday at the Swan District's home ballpark. But it was the Giants that edged out Swan Districts in a thriller 8-7. And there you see Dylan Clarkson starting on the mound for Swan Districts tonight. And let's take a look at the rest of their lineup. Dylan Clarkson's starting on the mound. Nick Hoyt starting catcher. At first base is Kai Verone. As we get the first pitch from Clarkson. In it comes to the leadoff in Barbridge. That one is wide and high. 1-0. So Verone at first base, Riley Azane at second, Brodie Clarkson at third. At shortstop is Kurosawa as the 1-0 comes in. And again, wide and high, 2-0. Kurosawa at shortstop. Left field is Jackson Stivey. At centre field is Michael De Gasperis. And at right field is Lachlan Smolders as getting a swing out of Barbridge but drew no contact. 2-1. Home plate umpire keeping a sharp eye on each pitch. Beautiful drive there by Barbridge. It's going towards centre field. That is a magnificent catch. De Gasperis. Great effort by the centre fielder. And that is a fly out for Barbridge. That's 1 down. Great effort by De Gasperis to get to the ball. Had to put the big left hand out and made it stick. Well done, De Gasperis. So an early first out. Barbridge flies out to centre field. Maxim Fullerton is next. Hitting at 238, 10 runs batted in for the season so far. As he lets that one go by, ball 1. Great to have your company at NSR Higher Ballpark. Still reasonably warm, a bit of a breeze blowing across the ballpark as that is popped high. It remains in the infield. Who wants it? They're calling for it. And it's Brodie Clarkson who takes the catch. That's 2 up, 2 down. The Swans, usually one of the sharpest fielding sides in the competition. And as we see here on the replay, 2 fielders calling for it. They needed to communicate. Clarkson was in better position. That's Brodie Clarkson. And he makes the catch going all the way from third base. 2 up, 2 down. Byron Armstrong is next. Also hitting it over 200 this season, but he's only played 8 games prior to tonight. Nice change up there from Dylan Clarkson. Strike 1, taking off a bit of pace. Swinging a drive toward right field. In comes Smulders. That goes over his head. And Armstrong's going to get extra bases to get things started for Wanneroo. Brilliantly timed by Armstrong. A big swing and a drive. Getting to that one as best as he could was Lachlan Smulders, but that went over his head. And that was enough for Byron Armstrong to get extra bases, a double next to his name. Now, can Jacob Santich follow up Armstrong's work? He's the designated hitter this evening for Wanneroo. There's a runner on second. There is 2 outs, however. Jacob Santich hitting at 219, 7 hits and 5 singles this season. Pops that one into the stands and a foul. The 0-1, 2 away, runner on second. Clarkson set to deliver to Jacob Santich. Gets another swing and a thick edge behind home plate, 0-2. Both these sides with something to play for in this game. The Swans looking to try and decrease the gap between themselves and 6th place Rockingham, who are 2 wins out of the 5. The Swans are 4 wins out of the 5. And a win will certainly keep them on track as that one goes low to the inside. 1-2. Of course, for the Giants, a win tonight will see them overtake Perth into 3rd place on the ladder. And that could be very valuable come the end of the regular season at the start of March. The 1-2. Swinging a drive toward left field. It's going back. It's gone! Off the wall. And a score for Byron Armstrong. First blood to the Giants. RBI double for Santich. That was a beautiful swing. And the man at left field was really going back. We're thinking that one was gone right out of the park. But that one just clipping the top of the wall, but enough to send Byron Armstrong home. And an RBI double as a result. 1-0 to Wanneroo. Pinch runner now on second. Well, in fact, that is Santich, I should say. Facing is Jared Hutchins, who sees one low. For Santich, that'll certainly boost his average for this season. Jared Hutchins playing at first base tonight. Taking his time. Jared Hutchins, Dylan Clarkson. Razor sharp focus, turning his attention to Hutchins. Gets a swing, but an edge, foul ball. One and one, 2 away. Runner is now on second. Jacob Santich off the back of that beautiful drive over left field. They've got some powerful hitters in this lineup, do the Wanneroo Giants, as Clarkson delivers. Deep one to the inside corner there. Hutchins seeing them off very well. Keep in mind, it's only his third game this season. And sixth plate appearance in 25-26. He's got only one run. Again goes for a swing. And again goes for a foul behind home plate. So we've got the count evened up at 2-2 with 2 away. It's 2-2. Clarkson delivers. Got Hutchins to swing, but that's another foul, this time into the opposition dugout. And we'll repeat the 2-2. Just tuning in, Facebook Live on the Baseball WA Facebook page and on the Baseball WA YouTube channel. And we thank you for joining us on this Friday night. Friday night baseball, NSR Higher Ballpark. You can't ask for anything better. Clarkson delivers that one wide and high, 3-2. Clarkson would want to get this third relieving out on this full count. Inside corner, outside the zone, and Hutchins will walk to first. The Giants establishing a solid scoring thread here. They're still down to their last out, mind you. But Santich and Hutchins really carried on this threat for Wanneroo. Of course, Santich's big line drive over left field sent Armstrong home. That's a big, big, big foul there. And it looks like it ricocheted off the catcher. And the umpire from home plate just having a word or two to Dylan Clarkson. So Cooper Barber will take his time. Or the home plate umpire as he gets his helmet back on. In it comes. Ground ball out towards third, but a missed field. And a chance for the Giants to get more runs. Santich from second to third to home. 2-0 to Wanneroo. And they have started off strong here at the bottom of the first. Barber gets himself an RBI single. And Wanneroo double their advantage. It's 2-0 at the bottom of the first. They are looking dangerous. They're already above Perth's scoring difference. Now got a difference of 31 for the season so far. Now here is Dan Stevenson. Powerful hitter, sharp eye at the plate this season, 341 average. Sees that one, but takes the strike. Swan's outfield, you see there, just pushing a little back to the wall. They know he's a big hitter, but they're anticipating a fly ball here. And the breeze has eased off a little bit as Stevenson again forced into a swing by Clarkson. That one thinking it was going to curve back into the zone, but it didn't. What can Clarkson do here? 2 runners on base. Stevenson drives to third and it's dropped. Clarkson, but makes up for it with a beautiful throw to first. That'll be a relief for Swan Districts. That's 3 outs, but the Giants hold the advantage. It's 2-0. We'll be back with the top of the second after this.
My name's Greg Elliott. I'm the president of the Wanneroo Giants Baseball Club. I've been around the club for 30-something years now. I've been the president for 5 years and involved in the committee, I guess, for 15 years. The Wanneroo Giants have had quite a long relationship with Harcher now, through the general manager of Harcher being a part of the baseball club, set up quite a good relationship in regards to buying all our products for our canteen and our cleaning products over a number of years now. Harcher are a major sponsor of the baseball club. They help us out in regards to everything we order with our sponsorship. Sponsorship to any sporting club is a major part of a club, and Harcher being a major sponsor for us really helps us in the community. Harcher makes our lives a lot easier, not having to chase around products through the supermarkets. It's all delivered on time and we get exactly what we order when we need it. I'd recommend Harcher to any sporting or community club. As a company, they help us out with everything we need. Everything is here on time and we get exactly what we order.
Top of the second here at NSR Hire Ballpark in the West. Hope you're enjoying our live coverage of the State Baseball League for 25-26. It's round 11 of competition. And Wanneroo are off to a good start. 2-0 leaders over Swan Districts. They got runs out of their designated hitter at the start. We got an RBI double, and that sent Armstrong from second to third to home. Santich following up with a run batted in from second to home as well to give his side an early 2-0 lead. Riley Azane is going to lead it off for the second for the Swan District side, desperate for a fight back. But Tom Bailey, if he keeps on firing zingers like that, the task is going to be tough. That's the one thing Swans have got to do from their point of view. We shut out Tom Bailey of any influence in this game. So far he started a little bit loose with 2 consecutive balls. Zane, strong average, 2 of 270 so far this season. 13th game he has got for the season as of tonight. He has struck out 6 times. This time Bailey is able to put one right up there. 3-1. Again, he's gone wide as Bailey, and that has conceded a base on balls as a result. So Zane is the second Swans batter to walk in tonight's game thus far. And this will bring up Josh Dowling, the playing coach and designated hitter. Now this should be a fascinating matchup. Dowling has been struggling for form at the plate. He's hitting less than 100. But no better time to have a potential break in that form, but it is going to be tough against a dynamite pitcher like Tom Bailey, who's throwing some zingers out there tonight. Starting in place of the likes of Mulamikic, Bryce and Ship, who have also been very damaging from the mound this season. Tom Bailey again going wide to the outside. Josh Dowling with 3 RBI this season too. But his average, less than 100. Strike 2. That's where you've got to go. You've got to get right down the middle and force a swing out of Josh Dowling if you're Tom Bailey. 1-2. Oh, by gee, that was close, but he's been given. He did have a look at that one. Dowling sent back. That's 1. A couple of the Swans players and fans not too pleased with that one, but the home plate umpire had a close-up view of it. Here's Lachlan Smolders. Well, starting at right field this evening. Check swing there and got pinged for it. Strike 1. Mistimed ground ball there. That goes toward his team's dugout. And 0-2 count. Smolders facing the 0-2. Top edge behind home plate And we have another foul. Tom Bailey last year pitching 18 innings. Was able to get a handful of strikeouts. He got 17 last season, and he sent almost another one packing. That's foul. You see Dan Stevenson just regathering himself, getting himself ready for another zinger fired by Bailey. The repeat 0-2. Got a swing. And Tom Bailey has sent another one packing. And that's 2 down for Swan Districts. Tom Bailey, he has got 3 strikeouts next to his name. Now Kai Varone. 318 average from only 7 games up to this point, but he's a left-hander. We often highlighted that part of that strike zone is exposed when you've got a right-arm pitcher against a left-handed batter. Bailey can open up that strike zone to his favour. The 1-0. Carrying a little extra height in that fastball this time, and well seen by Kai Varone. Dynamic left-hander. 7 hits this season, 5 RBI. Beautiful drive down to shortstop and a magnificent catch by Benjamin, and that will end the half inning. The Giants preserving their 2-0 lead, and after this, we head to the bottom of the second. As we take a look at some of the highlights so far, the Giants have looked on song. This was a beautiful catch by Chase Benjamin, starting at shortstop, diving to his right.
Yeah, why not?
And that ends the half inning. The Giants, they are looking the goods at the moment. Swan Districts, they have got a bit of work to do. Try and get back into this game. There you see Brodie Clarkson. Now, he dropped a catch attempt down at third base, but he was able to recover and force a ground out to end the Giants' half inning when they batted in 2 runs. And Adam Barbridge got a fly out at the start. There you see Nick Hoyt, the catcher for Swan Districts. A lot of pressure on this game for both sides here tonight. Of course, Dylan Clarkson, what can he muster up in response? We'll only have to wait to see. In the meantime, heading into this round, the ladder looks like this. Morley and the Braves are on 12 wins apiece. But due to the Morley Eagles having 12-1 with no tie, they've got a better percentage. They're on top of the ladder. The Braves in second. Perth, of course, they'll be watching this one with intent, hoping that the Giants don't come up trumps against the Swans tonight so they can stay in third. If the Giants win, they'll leapfrog Perth in the third, Careen in fifth, and Rockingham 2 wins out of the 5. Vic Park, Swan Districts, UWA, South Perth and Gosnells rounding out the bottom half of the ladder. But there's still a long way to go, still plenty of baseball to come before we get to the finals in March. Harry Wooden is going to lead it off. One of the younger players in the side was speaking with the Giants during their warm-up earlier this evening. That they've got a good blend of youth and experience in that side. More on the youth side, they've got a lot of 16, 17-year-old players. We talked about Quinn Fatai last season as well. A young hotshot has had 11 games, but obviously not in the starting lineup tonight. They're not even named on the bench. That's a strike. It was dropped, but a chance now for Wooden to make a sneaky attempt to first, and he's made it with ease. Well, that is a pretty bad blue by Swan Districts, and if you're Nick Hoyt, you'd be kicking yourself. As we see on the replay here, pitch comes in and bobbled out of the gloves of Hoyt. That's a 1 in a million mistake to make, and that has allowed Wooden to make it to first base. And bringing in Chase Benjamin, looking to sneak in a bunt on that first pitch. Able to do so. Swing and a miss. One and one. One and one with none away. Runner on base, that's Wooden on first. Swing and a drive to centre field. DeGasperis underneath it. Very easy catch. That gets the first out for Swan Districts, and that was one that they needed. Gasperis with his second catch of the night. And now it's back to the top of the order. And if you can get 2 quick outs from a Swan Districts point of view, that will restore their confidence a little bit. Barrich, Fullerton and Armstrong, 3 very powerful hitters. Now it's up to Clarkson and his defensive fielders to try and curtail their influence. Barrich with a check swing, but that was outside the zone on that first pitch from Dylan Clarkson. This time going inside is Clarkson, but missing a key area of the zone. Just looking at Clarkson's pitches to strikes ratio, it's 32 for 21. Which is not too bad, all things considered, but he has had 2 runs batted against him. This time, Clarkson's on target. 2 and 1 with 1 away. And it comes. Leading off from first is Wooden, and he'll steal second. Will be ruled as ball 3 as well, and Harry Wooden making an easy steal to second. 3 and 1. And the ball could see Barberich walk to first. Barberich with a line drive to the opposite field. And Wooden is being called to go from second to third, and he's going to remain there. But a single for Barberich. That has advanced Wooden to third. Didn't get all of it there, did Adam Barberich. Slightly mistimed, but he found the gap in the opposite field. And that left Swan Districts exposed because they pushed their infielders toward the left-hand side, anticipating a fly ball their way. But Barberich was able to get one to the opposite field and get runners on first and third. Maxim Fullerton could send Wooden home and increase the lead to 3-0. Swan Districts pushing second baseman and shortstop back. The leadoff comes in. But dare I say it, that is another error on Swan Districts' part. The fielder at shortstop was not in close enough position to try and make that pickoff successful. 1-0. Now the infielder's pushing in. Great catch by the man at first. Tremendous catch. That is 2 outs. Kai Varone at first base had that one come his way like a tracer bullet. And Fullerton, he can't believe his luck. There are runners on second and third, and Byron Armstrong, he's going to pose another problem. Byron Armstrong got a double in his last at-bat. And it comes. Clarkson puts one low. That is ball 1. This is a big blast over left field. It's going back. It's going back. And it's bounced off the wall. More runs coming in for Wanneroo. Barberich is home. That's 3-0. The Giants are on fire here tonight. 3-0 in less than 3 innings. And they are giving Swan Districts a right royal pasting, dare I say it. Byron Armstrong just continues to blast any pitch that's in the right area. And he's got a triple for his trouble, an RBI triple. And this will bring up Jacob Santich. More runs could come in. Ground drive past shortstop. And Armstrong's home for the 4th run. Raining runs for the Wanneroo Giants.
Boy, Lockie, I see ya, boy. You got time, Rob.
Dylan Clarkson, what does he do now? Unsurprisingly, they've called time. Jacob Dowling, the playing coach, calling time. Dylan Clarkson chatting there with his catcher in Nick Hoyt. His side, dare I say it, are up that proverbial creek without a paddle. At this stage, 5-0 to the Wanneroo Giants. And it's in less than 3 innings. They did fight back, if you remember. They were 5-0 down at a similar stage in this game on Sunday. They were 5-0 down. They batted in 5 runs. And the Giants got 3 more from the 5th to the 7th. And that gave them a 3-run lead. And then, of course, Swan Districts got 2 at the bottom of the 9th to keep themselves alive, but they fell short in the end. Hutchins takes a called strike. Hutchins walked in his first plate appearance. So Swan Districts, they have come back from this margin, but it's a lot tougher in these conditions. This time Clarkson's able to get 2 good change-ups right down the middle. So they batted in 3 runs, the Giants, at the bottom of the 2nd. That one just being kept low, sinking into the dirt, 1 and 2. In it comes, grounded towards 3rd. That is a foul. Rolling into the foul line before Brody Clarkson got his mitt to it. So we'll repeat the 1 and 2. Still on 2 outs are the Giants, but they have a 5-0 lead. If you're just logging in for the first time, 5-0 is the Wanneroo Giants lead. Jared Hutchins. Facing Clarkson with the 1 and 2. Well seen there by Hutchins. Just letting that one sink low into the dirt again. Two and 2 away. Count is even. Again, a low one. Full count. Clarkson delivers. That's high. And Hutchins will walk for the 2nd time in this match. So now there will be runners on 1st and 2nd. The Giants continuing to assert their dominance in this game tonight. Cooper Barber is next up. Clarkson just not able to find that radar at the moment. It's a very good pitcher, usually very damaging. He's had 19 strikeouts. But to be frank, has not been at his best in this innings. Now he's right back into it. That's the response. first pitch was a little bit loose, but now he got back into the radar and was able to put one right down the middle, forcing Barber to have a glance at it. Barber with a pop fly into foul territory, but that is into the stands. In comes the pitch. Line drive over third and another foul. The runners were advancing as soon as the ball hit the bat. It went over the line, so it is a 1-2, two down for Wanneroo. Of course, playing to leapfrog Perth into third place on the ladder. In it comes. High and quick. The height was the issue. Again, an even count, 2-2. Giants lead by 5. Oh, that was very high. In line there with Barber's head. Again, that is another loose release there from Clarkson. This time, Barber sees that one quite well. It's a walk. So now we got bases loaded. The Giants have all runners on base. And Dan Stevenson is next up. The Swan District side badly need this out, because the Giants, their productivity has been very consistent in tonight's encounter. Stevenson grounds this one. Great take by third, but lets it go. And Santich will get the 6th run on the board for Wanneroo. They're piling on the punishment. And Harry Wooden, one of the younger players in the side, who has started off quite well, got a single in his last at-bat. And with bases loaded, I want to continue this scoring thread. Clarkson again gets one outside. 6-0 at the bottom of the second. Clarkson again going low, this time to the outside. The ratio of Dylan Clarkson as well is blown out. 57 for 33 on the pitches to strikes ratio. This time he gets a swing and it's in the zone, strike one. Top edge there. We have an even count once again. Tries to float that one. That one outside. Full count once more. A walk will send Hutchins home and make it 7-0. Deep drive to centre field. De Gasperis falls fair. Hamilton, Hutchins, and now Barber. He's safe as well. 2 more runs batted in. 8-0 to the Wanneroo Giants. The Wanneroo Giants continuing to pile on the punishment on Swan Districts, and they've almost gone through a complete rotation of their lineup, and Swan Districts have called time. Nick Hoyt having a chat with his pitcher. Dowling now joins in the conversation. And there will be a change of pitcher. Dylan Clarkson, his night has ended early. did let that pitches to strikes ratio blow out. Now they're bringing in Brodie Clarkson. So from Clarkson to Clarkson. Dylan Clarkson done for the night. Throws his glove off in disgust. Hasn't been his best night. Josh Dowling sensed in his mind that with 8 runs conceded and 7 hits, he had to make that change out of necessity. Try and settle the nerves and just restore the confidence back into the side, especially after the way they fought back last Sunday. Brodie Clarkson now on the mound throwing some warm-ups. Get himself into the groove. Brodie Clarkson, usually a prime pitcher, not usually a relief. They're still taking on that approach of having Sean Means not start tonight. I want to make sure that Means is fresh for that big one on Sunday against league leaders, the Morley Eagles. But will they need him tonight? Will there be a third relieving pitcher if the Giants continue to pile on the runs? His last game that he pitched was against the UWA Magpies back on the 30th of November, so it was only some 2-3 weeks ago. Didn't get any strikeouts. He did face 2 batters for 10 pitches, so it was a very brief stint on the mound. And incidentally, that game on the 30th of November, that ended in an 11-10 win for UWA. And Swan District used 3 pitches. Kai Barone was there at the end. He had 6 strikeouts, so Brodie Clarkson, very brief stint on the mound on November 30. Now he's there tonight with his side under heaps of pressure.
Hey, do ya?
Here we see
One the baseball, let's go.
Hutchins having a walk. Chase Benjamin also there. Nick Hoyt getting himself ready. Next pitch coming up now. The first one tonight for Brodie Clarkson. Good start for Clarkson. The 0-1. Goes high this time. Runners on first and second. 1-1. Too far inside. Two and 1. Much better this time. Again, an even count. This bottom of the second, plenty of those 2-2 and 2 have gone the way of Wanneroo. Deep drive to centre field. De Gasperis puts an end to the demolition handed by Wanneroo, and a relief for Swan Districts. But as we head toward the third after this break, it's the Giants looking dominant, an 8-0 lead.
Good Sports provides a great deal of assistance to all associations.
We're extremely lucky that we've got an organisation like Good Sports that provide us with the education to implement the right policies.
The guidelines and resources that are available to us free of charge on the website are fantastic, easy to navigate, amazing to use, an excellent source of information for our members and our volunteers.
Good Sports has been great because they've been able to provide us a guideline to follow, and it's been a lot easier rather than setting something up from scratch. We've also been able to promote our club and get new members in and sponsors, and to know that we're doing the best we can for the community.
The legal requirements to operate a sporting association are many and varied. Good Sports provides simple, straightforward procedures to ensure that we comply with those obligations.
Top of the third here at NSR Hire Ballpark, and it is an 8-0 lead to the Wanneroo Giants. And this man, Tom Bailey, what a performance in his first game is starting at the moment. Only his 5th game played, where he's been used as mostly a short stint relief pitcher. But starting tonight, in place of Bryce, Ship and Mulamekic. Only Mulamekic is on the bench tonight. Tom Bailey has more than held his own.
He did.
In this game tonight. Jackson Stivey is next. To lead it off for Swan Districts, and they badly need a big drive to get themselves back in the game. Stivey gets an edge. The foul to begin proceedings. Oh, and 1 off that foul from Stivey. Bailey gets another one up there. 3 strikeouts next to his name for Tom Bailey. Stivey's been struck out 19 times this season. Just inches away. That was close. Stevenson thinking that one was inside, but the home plate umpire said just inches out. The 1 and 2. And he's been struck out again. 20th time this season, and Tom Bailey has sent another one packing. 10 for the season for Tom Bailey. And now it's back to the top of the order. Kurosawa. Ground out in his last at-bat. The inside. 1 and 0. This time he goes outside. Kurosawa dealt with that one well. Two and 0. This time inside the zone there. That's a pop fly toward the edge of the dugout. Lands on the wooden bleachers. And a 2-2 count. Tom Bailey, can he land another blow? Ground ball, but it ricocheted off the body there. Ouch. That is going to be felt for days. Just gripping his right knee there, just getting the socks back up there. Oh, gee, he felt that. Let's hope he's okay. Looks like he's shaking that pain off, and he'll get on with business. That was ruled as a foul, that last pitch. So we'll repeat the 2-2. Low one, and he got caught looking. That's another one for Bailey. He is on a roll. Kurosawa knows it deep down inside. He has not had a good night.
That's probably the worst combo.
Ground out in his first at-bat. And now we got struck out by the dynamite Tom Bailey. Nick Hoyt is next to face the music. 2 up, 2 down. Ground ball, Bailey. He's been right in the thick of things. That's 3 outs. 3 up, 3 down. It's the Tom Bailey Show here at NSR Hire Ballpark. Back with the bottom of the third.
Hey, Dad. Can I have some?
No, love. Good call, Dad.
It's easier to say no when we all say no.
Bottom of the third here at NSR Hire Ballpark. And the Wanneroo Giants are looking dominant. It is 8-0 in this round 11 Friday night encounter. Brody Clarkson, who replaced Dylan Clarkson on the mound in the last inning. He'll need to settle the nerves for his side. Adam Barbridge there, just warming himself up. He's had a mixed night so far. 2 at bat, fly out in his first, and then got a single in his second. Average around about 216 he's hit this season. 8 singles, 25-26. Vital cog at the top of the order. So is Maxim Fullerton and Byron Armstrong, and that's who they're starting with at the bottom of the third. Barbridge, appropriately, is going to lead it off. Was one of the top hitters for the Giants last Sunday. 2 runs and 3 hits from his 6 at bat, along with Stevenson and Fullerton, both also playing tonight. Barbridge facing Clarkson as he mistimes. Fly ball to foul territory. The 0-1. Ooh, and that's a brutal pitch flush to the back. And that is an instant walk. Barbridge trying to get himself out of harm's way, but that one was flush to the back. He'll feel that one in the morning, that's for sure. But he's getting on with business. Maxim Fullerton. Infield fly out in his first at bat, an outfield fly out in his next. Clarkson looking to get a pick-off attempt, but Barbridge was safe by a mile. That one's gone out of Hoyt's hands. And an easy steal for Barbridge. He advances to second. Everything clicking for Wanneroo tonight. For 1-0. High pitch there from Clarkson. 2-0. Home plate umpire there. Just readjusting his helmet. Just wide to the outside there. 3-0. Fourth ball could see runners on first and second. Clarkson would want to prevent that. That's another wide pitch and another walk, this time for Fullerton. So we've started with 2 walks at the bottom of the third. Runners on at both first and second now. Byron Armstrong. Good night he's had. 2 for 2. A double at his first at-bat and a triple in his second at-bat. And he can hit him big when it's in the right area. The breeze has just eased off a little bit. Called strike on the first. Oh, and another one flush to the back. So now first Barberich and now Armstrong have copped a couple of high ones to the back, and that is an instant walk. So all 3 bases are loaded and all 3 have come from walks. 2 of them have been flush to the back. Josh Dowling calling time once again. Frank, honest assessment of this game so far. Only completed 2.5 innings. Everything's gone right for Wanneroo. Everything's gone wrong for Swan Districts. That'd be one's Frank, honest assessment of this game. And the scoreline really suggests such notion. 8-0, 7-0 in the hits column. If this keeps on going, Tom Bailey could be on the verge of throwing a no-hitter, not putting the old mockers or commentators curse on anybody, but Tom Bailey, he is in prime form. Jacob Santich, the designated hitter, sees that one go by, kicked up a little bit of dirt. This time Clarkson finds the target. 1-1. Keep in mind the Giants haven't got any away, so they're in a prime position. Santich being the designated hitter. In it comes. Beautiful ground drive towards right field. More runs coming. Barberich will score, and it's misfielded. Goodness gracious me. Fullerton scores. So does Armstrong. 3 more runs. So an RBI triple for Jacob Santich. And that has seen 3 runners advance home. Barberich, Fullerton and Armstrong all walked and have all scored for the Wanneroo Giants. Jared Hutchins is next. Right down the middle from Clarkson. Strike 1. Pop fly in foul territory. Verone gets to it in time, makes a good catch. And that is 1 out and a relief at that one for Swan Districts. Jared Hutchins back to the dugout. Cooper Barber's next. What a great shot of the beautiful outfield here at NSR Higher Ballpark as Clarkson throws one right down the middle. Great work by our talented broadcast team. Front row screens, the best in the business, and what a year they've had in 2025. All major codes in this state. Ground ball towards second. The throw to first is good, but that will still be a score. Santich has advanced from third to home, and he's got the 12th run on the board for the Giants. And that play has cleared all bases. That play clears all bases as Dan Stevenson is next up. That one's rolled right out of Hoyt's hand. Oh, and 1 the count. Inside corner, a little too deep. Oh, and that's another one to the body, this time to the arm of Stevenson, and that'll be another walk. So that is the 4th walk for the Giants' 3rd at-bat in tonight's game. Barberich, Fullerton and Armstrong all got walks. Barberich and Armstrong at pitches that hit the body. And now Stevenson got a glancing blow as well. Stevenson, the runner on first. Once bobbled, almost bobbled again out of Hoyt's hands, but he's able to grasp it on the half volley. Ball 1.
Don't try and get there.
Foul ball into the dugout. Little outside there. It was quick. Just pushed away from the zone. 2-1. Again, just going to the outside. A little closer to the zone this time. 3-1. The Giants, their current league, doing wonders. Their scoring difference at the moment. Strike 1. There you see Stevenson. Wooden it was, I should say. Thought he saw that one well enough for a walk, but the home plate umpire said otherwise. In comes the 3-2. He's gone. Wooden not too pleased with that call, but he was caught looking. And that is 3 down. As we head toward the 4th, the Giants looking unstoppable.
So now
My name's Derek Bird and I'm the Group General Manager for Harcher. Baseball WA and Harcher, that relationship began with myself being a baseballer and being very much a club person. My kids are club people, and they were just relationships that have been fostered over the last decade or so, and the opportunity arose to get involved with Baseball WA at a higher level, and we're using that as a vehicle to work back into the community through Clubland. So sponsorship is important to Harcher because of the staff we employ and the roles that they play in their own communities. That we feel that this is a way that we can connect back with not only our staff but with our customers. Volunteer sports are generally run on the breadline, and they need support and they need some additional resource for them to be viable and for them to be successful, and we feel that we can play that role not only from a sponsorship point of view but also a supply product point of view. The sporting club route is a really beneficial route for our business because we can touch so many parts of the role that they play. Most of their revenue is generated through the canteen and the bar and the kitchen. These sporting clubs are volunteer organisations. They need a little bit of help and we can provide that.
Welcome back to NSR Hire Ballpark. We're at the top of the 4th, and it has been the Tom Bailey show. As far as Wanneroo is concerned, it hasn't just been their powerful hitting that has been on show. Tom Bailey in his first start in the Giants pitching staff tonight. Have a look at his stat line so far. 3 completed innings, 2 base on balls, 5 strikeouts, and hasn't conceded any hits. But will DeGasperis have a say about that as he fouls that first pitch into the stands? DeGasperis walked at his first at-bat. This is only his second. Bailey throwing one very quick there, but just had a little extra height on it. Gasperis tries to ground that one to third baseline, but he got a bottom edge, and that one was even behind home plate too. The 1 and 2. Gasparis trying to revive the chances of Swan Districts, but it's not happening this time. Bailey again with a zinger. Forced to Gasparis in 2 minds. That's 1 down. And his focus is not wavering. Brody Clarkson's next. Lincoln, you miss it. That's how quick it was. Ball 1. It's a bit loose, however. This time it's up the middle. You just marvel how quick Bailey's able to throw that right down the middle. Not even give his opposition a chance to guess it, but he's able to drive that one towards centre field. Makes a very, well, almost caught it in the end, but just couldn't sustain grip on that one. So that is going to be first base and the first hit for Swan Districts, and one that's well overdue from their point of view. Riley Zane, he continued the threat. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Got another swing and another strike. 6 strikeouts. He's gone. He has struck 2 blows this innings. He's now up to 7. And Zane not too pleased as he walks back to the dugout. They've really had to battle to try and contain any sort of impact he's been able to make. Strike 1. And this is a pinch hitter. They've enacted their pinch hitter in Trent Danielle. Danielle for this first at-bat tonight. The ground ball towards third. And the throw to first. The tag is made in time. And that is 3 down. The Giants, they are on song and they're singing a very good song as we head to the bottom of the 4th. It is 12-0.
You know, my dad always said, you are what you repeatedly do. You don't have to have all the talent in the world to be a great athlete. It's all about the hustle. I've come so far. A baseball player works 365 days out of the year. It's not 170 games and then they're done. It's that grind you got inside of you to not want to fail.
Hey, Dad. Can I have some?
No, love. Good call, Dad.
It's easier to say no when we all say no.
Back with you here at NSR Hire Ballpark on this Friday night. And it's Wanneroo leading 12-0 in this round 11 encounter. One would have anticipated that would be the scoreline. You would have been laughed at, given how close the game was last Sunday. This scoreline certainly taking a lot of people by surprise, even this humble commentator. And there you see Chase Benjamin leading it off for the Giants. And this is the bottom of the 4th. This will only be his 3rd at-bat. Over 2 so far now. He's had a fly out in both his last at-bats. That has affected his average even more. He was at 143 prior to this game. A couple of big games coming up on Sunday as well. We'll get into those after the bottom of the fourth. All have big bearings on the race for the 5. One game in particular on Sunday, which we'll tell you a bit about later. Benjamin now 0 for 2, facing Clarkson. That one's gone wide and the dirt kicked up. Check swing out of Benjamin. Strike 1. Clarkson able to get one right down the middle. Well done there by Benjamin to duck out of the way. That one was way too high for Benjamin's liking. Ball 2. Again, Hoyt just letting that one slip away. Bobbled out of his glove. Ball 3. Dylan Clarkson. Again goes wide. That's ball 4. Benjamin walking to first, and this will bring us back to the top of the order for Wanneroo. Adam Barberich. In it comes. With a mistimed ground ball, foul toward the dugout. The 0-1, grounded past the infield, well timed by Barberich, and that will give himself a single. That will also advance Benjamin to second. That's Barberich's second single of this game, his second hit in turn. If you're getting productivity out of the top of the order, you'd expect the rest of the order to follow. That's what the Giants have done tonight. What a drive from Fullerton. That's going deep. Is it going to go deep enough? No, it won't. Great catch there by Stivey at left field. Could we see a double play? Not this time. Benjamin able to tag up from second to third. Chase Benjamin has tagged up from first to third. Barberich remaining at first. Still no outs. Before that last one from Fullerton, Giants were looking pretty good to get another big threat going, but now they've got one in the shed. Byron Armstrong. Good night he's had. This could be his first blemish. It's a deep fly. De Gasperis underneath it. Great catch. Superb catch. That's his third this evening. So that's 2 down for the Wanneroo Giants. That's the first blip on the radar for Byron Armstrong, who has had a very successful stint at the plate tonight. He was 2 for 2 before that fly out, and this will bring up Jacob Santich. It's been the Giants' most successful batter this evening. 3 for 3. Can he continue that? Facing Clarkson. Saw that one well, sinking low. Ball 1. Again, sinking low, getting to the dirt before White was able to get a glove to it. Again wide. 3 consecutive balls now. Now, a walk will not advance Benjamin to home. It will advance Barberich to second. But not on that pitch. That's a strike. It's a much better time pitch there from Clarkson. Got him swinging. And a drive to centre field. Falls short for De Gasperis. And Benjamin will advance from third to home and score number 13. 13-0 for Wanneroo. The devastation continues. The runners are now on first and second. And the score 13-0. Jared Hutchins is next. Looked to go for a big swing there. Pushed his foot forward. 0-1. Barberich on second. Sandage on first. Hutchins facing the 0-1. Again, pushing his foot forward there. The home plate umpire had a good look at it. 0-2. Inside corner and sinking low. 1-2. Swinging a drive to right field. Smoulders with a great catch and a relief for Swan Districts. They did concede another run, but as we head to the top of the fifth, the Giants looking dominant, 13-0.
I'm Jess Fitzgerald and I'm the Competition and Member Services Manager here at Baseball WA, and I run the food and beverage as well for the State League games that are run at the ballpark. So during the day there's some schools out here, so Darling Range, Aquinas, and then we run all of our programs and development, high performance program out here. So definitely one of the benefits of having Harcher involved is that we're quite a small team here at Baseball WA, and prior to the relationship we weren't offering food and beverage here at the ballpark. We didn't have anyone that was available to run around and do like ordering or anything like that. So it's been great that we've been able to find someone local, WA company that we can deal with, and then we can offer, you know, food and beverage to everyone here that comes out to the ballpark, because before they had to bring their own everything. So one of the things that I love here is like, you know, the chips, the nachos, burgers, hot dogs. That's, you know, hot dogs is just ingrained in baseball. Yeah, so some of the main advantages of working with Harcher have been the flexibility of the delivery. So they're happy to deliver at a time that's convenient to us, and we've also got a direct contact for our ordering too. So we've been dealing with Adam directly, and he's been great. I would recommend Harcher to anyone looking for a local supplier, and then they're willing to jump on and help sponsor their club or, you know, their association, whatever they're doing, and just help grow their sports in Western Australia.
Welcome back to NSR Higher Ballpark. The Giants dominant in this round 11 encounter. They lead 13-0 over Swan Districts. And he will face the lead-off hitter in this inning, the top of the fifth, Lachlan Smoulders. Right down the middle there from Bailey. Strike one. Bailey again, looking damaging. And Bailey's done it again. A low sinker there, forced a swing out of Smoulders, and that's one up, one down. Now Kai Varone is next. Just getting one a little to the inside there. 1-0. Oh, gee, that one was close. Very quick 2. 2-0 the count. Barone grounds this one towards shortstop. Benjamin, the throw to first. It's not in time. Not in time. And a base hit there for Varone. Vital one at that as well. It was a tough play. Benjamin made a good throw to first, but Varone just had his foot at the plate just before the play was made. Now it's Stivey is next up. Top edge there. Behind home plate, foul. Stivey struck out in his last at-bat. Pops this one high. That's going to be into the stands. He's gone. That's another one. But Tom Bailey, that's strikeout number 9. Just continues to pile on the damage. And now Kurosawa. Ground out in his first at-bat, strikeout in his second at-bat. Bailey's aiming for number 10. With the runner on first. Could leave Varone stranded. This time he's going wide to the outside, a little bit low. That one was quick. Narrowly missing the zone there. It was not too far off. Kurosawa grounds this one out to centre field, and a base hit for Kurosawa. And also advancing Varone to second. First base hit of the night for Kurosawa. And only the Swan District's 3rd hit of this game. Kurosawa now up to 6 hits for the season, as this now brings up Nick Hoyt. Runners now on first and second. First real scoring threat they've established. But they have got 2 outs in the shed. Well, that one very close, but well to the outside of the zone there. It was top right corner of the square. Nick Hoyt facing the 1-0. Swing and a miss.
Nick.
Right down the middle again, it got Nick Hoyt looking at that one. The 1-2. Got him swinging. Bailey has 10. What a night for Tom Bailey. He caught fire tonight, and that is the game. A giant-sized demolition of Swan Districts, led by that man on the mound, Tom Bailey. He has thrown a shutout for the first time this season, and he has done it in style. The Giants win 13-0 in 5. And what a boost that will be to their scoring difference. And more importantly, they leapfrog Perth into 3rd place on the ladder. For Swan Districts, nothing seemed to go right. And after that close game on Sunday where they fell short by a run, nothing seemed to click. There was a lot of ground fielding errors and not a lot of productivity from the top of the order. And that was where the game slipped away. Barbridge, Fullerton, Armstrong and Santich all made impact. He drove in 4 tonight. But my player of the match nomination has got to go to Tom Bailey. Struck out 10. He gave up only 3 hits and 0 runs over 5 innings. And if Bryce, Shipp and Mulamekic aren't able to do the damage, Bailey will. It's a strong pitching staff that the Giants have got at their disposal. That, ladies and gentlemen, is our last live broadcast for the 2025 calendar year. Thanks so much for your company across the last 12 months of exciting baseball. Big thanks to the Front Row Screens team for another exciting year as well. Great job, everybody. And we look forward to your company once again in 2026. We'll be back in January for more exciting State League baseball action. On behalf of all of our team, have a wonderful Christmas. Enjoy the holidays. Stay safe. And we look forward to a wonderful new year in 2026. Have a good night, everyone.